So the apparatus here. Um, so we have a milk powder, and then we have fresh milk, and then a centrifuge tube. This one, 50 ml centrifuge tube. We have so we will use a centrifuge here. Centrifuge. Water bath is at the next lab, and then micropipette tips, and micropipette. Waste beaker. For this card, we use tips, and then we have distilled water there, and then we have reagent for acetic acid. So we have here three reagents: polymolybdic acid 1%. We have methylene blue dye. This is equal to 0.0125 gram. Dissolved in 100. This one dissolved in 100 distilled water, and then this is acetic acid 4%. As for precaution and safety procedures in this lab, so you have to use a glove, and then use also fume cupboard when dealing with toxic chemical. Okay, the first procedure, we have to take the 50 ml milk from these two samples, and then we put into the centrifuge tube. So we use a measuring cylinder, and then you measure until 50 ml. Okay, for the next one. Okay, and then we put into the centrifuge tube. To hold this centrifuge tube. So make sure balance properly, and make sure you tight the lid properly. Okay. Please make sure you tighten this one, the cover, and then close. Okay, this one you have to centrifuge at 5,000 RPM for 50 minutes. So we have set up this setting, and then you just start. Okay, after 50 minutes, so it's already done. So we have to open this one, the centrifuge. This is the result. Step is we discard. Here decant the call it supernatant. So the supernatant is actually on the top layer, and the precipitate is on the bottom layer. So we have to discard the supernatant. So the procedure said decant. Decant means discard or pour off the layer. Okay, so for the access, we have to use this one. This because we need the bottom. So can you see inside? The next step is we have to add 0.5 ml equal to 500 microliter of 4% acetic acid to these two samples, skimmed milk and also for the fresh milk. Okay, this is the way. Cover the lid, and then we put inside the centrifuge. Same RPM 5000, but for 5 minutes only. Okay, then we wait for 5 minutes. So 5 minutes finish. Take out the samples. So this is we can see that the result from adding the acetic acid 1%. So the next step is we have to decant the supernatant that resulted from the centrifuge. And then we have to wash the precipitate with distilled water twice. The process is just like this. You layer the centrifuge tube, and then this part. Okay, the next one, the second washing. Same we do for the next bottle, the next centrifuge. Then we add 2% molybdic acid. Sorry, not 2%, sorry, 2 ml. So you have to swine into 1000 equal to 1 ml. Times 2 ml. For putting inside the water bath, so we have to mix thoroughly this mixture. You can see from precipitate, so we mix thoroughly. Then we put inside the water bath. And we wait for 15 minutes. after 15 minutes, so we remove this sample from the water bath, and then let it cool. And then you can see that from these two centrifuge tube, so the difference is the skim milk. You can see that this is the curd obtained will be bluish in color, while for the fresh milk you can see is quite greenish color. And then the intensity of a bluish color, this one, is depend on the amount of skimmed milk powder present in the sample. So that's all for this finding. Thank you.